Ooh, bear make hits.
Welcome to First Down Podcast, AFC North Edition. You got Commish Rosario, Commish Tripp. We're here with all the AFC North teams. Welcome, fellas.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
All right, we're gonna start off with the questions right off the bat. I just got. What do you guys think is your toughest opponent in the division? I'm gonna start off with Steelers.
I don't like playing the Ravens the most.
Okay,
Whoa.
Ravens.
Your guys are too fast. You have to pay attention every play. Every play, I have to click 30 buttons before you call hike to make sure no one runs by me. Hurts my fingers.
I got you, Ravens.
For real, it's a toss-up between no shade to the Bengals, but it's a toss-up between the Browns and Steelers, like for real, because I feel like all three of us really got our days where we're on and some days when we're not. So if I catch the Steelers on a good day, he dropping 50 on me. If I catch the Browns on a good day, like he caught me early this season, it's an L for me. So don't worry, I got you week 17. Don't worry.
Bengals.
I'm gonna say everyone because I haven't beat anyone, but I don't know. My hardest opponent is probably the Ravens. I don't know. The Steelers was a good game. The Browns was a good game at the beginning of the season, but the two games we played, the Ravens, we've got blown out. So
I just don't know what I didn't deserve this.
Browns.
Yeah, for me, it's the Steelers right now. For me, the Steelers. He got all those pieces that move around the field. They can make plays, big hits. However you want it, they can give it to you. So right now, it's the Steelers.
Okay. The second question.
Tough.
How do you guys see your season ending?
Who's going first? Bengals?
I'll start off with the Ravens.
Ravens. All right, so I just lost my middle linebacker, Patrick Queen, for pretty much the rest of the season. I traded away an offensive lineman. I traded away my best corner, Harrison Smith. So we're definitely in kind of like a transitional rebuild mode. So if I finish 8-8 and third in the division, I wouldn't be surprised for all.
Okay. Bengals.
We're probably gonna be looking at top three pick, probably top one, top two. We just got Jabril's X Factor. Still trying to figure out with Joe Burrow. Haven't really been able to have any success with him. But I don't know. We're just gonna keep putting the ball in Adams and Henry's hands, and we just traded for Harrison Smith, and we just re-signed him. So our team's gonna be looking good next year. So we're gonna have a whole new, scenery next year. So
I
got you. Browns.
I feel like we started the season 5-0. We're on a 4-game skid right now, but if we can get the offensive production back to how it was early in the season, we'll be straight. I think we'll back into the playoffs and hopefully take down a heavy hitter, take down the Colts or somebody in the second round.
Okay. Steelers.
I'm looking good right now, but if we're gonna go by my past history, I'm looking at a first or second round exit normally. Like I just throw interceptions in the playoffs. I don't know why. I see the user and I'm like, fuck it, I could throw this through it.
Yeah.
Like I can do it. And sometimes it's just like, and when I throw picks, they're pick sixes. They're not like chucks. They're like screen passes, those RPOs. I love throwing those, especially when they're covered. Just like, fuck it.
Right,
but yeah, right now I'm looking good.
All right, I got you. I'm going to hand it over to Commish Tripp. Take over.
All right, man. I'm going to start every question off with the Steelers, man. What would you say your biggest challenge is right now on your seasons as a whole?
I throw way too many interceptions, unnecessary ones, like 2nd and 3,
streak. Don't look at anyone else. Tap the button. Fuck it.
How about you,
Yeah.
Raven?
Biggest challenge on the season, like I said, I guess honestly, is all the trades I made, just shipping people out and tearing things down. Somehow I escaped against the Vikings and played a tough game against the Steelers, but I think my toughest part is similar to the Steelers, probably throwing in the coverage and making passes I shouldn't make, because I feel like Hollywood Brown should outrun everybody, but Madden doesn't agree. So
For sure. How about you, Bengals?
I feel like we're like the Steelers times 10. We need to take care of the interceptions, because I mean Joe Burrow, I think he's already at almost 50 this season. He threw 60 some in his rookie year, so we just got to limit the interceptions. I mean, we got enough defensive key players on the defensive side that I feel like we could stop the ball and we could be a good winning defense, but we gotta be better on the offensive end.
For sure. Debo.
Believe it or not, it's the same thing as them, interceptions. But just to say something different, I have to get used to. I got to get this quarterback, a scrambling quarterback, in a position to win. Like he got all his speed, but his throw power is not all that. So I got to figure out an offense for him that'll make these throws easier for him.
Right.
That's the biggest challenge right now. Offensive production. Sucks.
For sure. It looked like we lost Steelers in the midst of some technical difficulties.
Yeah, his phone died. He's joining again. We should have him back already.
Okay, awesome.
My phone died. Sorry, I jumped on my work computer.
For sure.
Cool.
All right, so my next question for the Ravens would be, we see that you've been moving a lot of players around. I'm going to say, what do you see your team need is, and do you see Lamar Jackson retiring a Raven?
I'll answer the obvious question. Lamar Jackson ain't going nowhere. But I did say that about Marlon Humphrey and then traded him the next day.
Yeah, until the right offer shows up.
Yeah, but no, I don't. After this draft, I don't really see a need to build and stack up. At one great time, but my need right now is definitely corner. I have one young corner who is, I think, third or fourth in interceptions right now, but his coverage is terrible. And then Marcus Peters may not make it after next season. But corner and linebacker and pass rush, because Calais Campbell is probably going to be a free agent after this year, because I'm not paying him $20 million to, sit on the bench.
Right. So I asked these questions about, and I follow it up with the quarterback like asking if you're going to trade your quarterbacks, because all of you guys had a similar, same problem as throwing interceptions. You know what I'm saying? So, Debo, what would you say your team need, and do you see your quarterback staying in Cleveland?
Oh yeah, we put too much time and effort into him already, so we're gonna have to develop him and build the offense around him. He can't go anywhere. We'll figure it out. We'll try to make him a Lamar Jackson of the league, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
Make him a Cole McDonald. That's what you do. That's what you need to do.
It's a cold world.
That might be the solution.
Yeah. What about you, Bengals? I know you
Man,
based on it, and Burrow's not looking like the guy for you. But do you think that shipping him out is the best thing for you, or is quarterback really a team need, or what you got? What you thinking over there?
So what the problem is right now is, this is my first time, playing with Joe Burrow. I just still got to get used to it. I get frustrated real easy with them. But quarterback issue, and like I said, he's got one more season to really prove himself. But if next season's not it, we got to have the wide receivers. And really, Adams is the only one who can catch a ball. But the offensive line is another main problem of why Joe Burrow isn't really being Joe Burrow in Cincinnati. They just can't block. So I don't know. Hopefully we can figure it out. But if next year rolls around and we're in the same position, he's gonna be gone.
For sure.
And we're gonna be looking at a different direction.
For sure.
They need a backup quarterback.
Mr. Stillers,
T. Barrett.
what about you? I know you just drafted a quarterback, and I know you probably expected a little more out of him coming out of the draft. How do you feel right now as your team need?
Just handed my expense report. So Trevor Lawrence is amazing, and the only reason he's bad is because I make him bad. He's a god, and the fact that I picked him at 5th is a travesty for everyone in front of me.
Facts.
He's already an 87.
Yeah, shout out to the Jets for that dumb shit.
He's already an 87, and he's only getting better. But my biggest need is speed rushers on the defensive line. Like, my best pass rushers are Cameron Hayward and Stephen Tuitt, and they're like defensive tackles.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really have like a pass rusher that's worth a shit that can run. They're all slow.
Right. So my final question for you guys would be, all around, we already know who you guys feel like is the toughest opponent in the division. I want to know who is the toughest person in first down Madden League. Who do you guys have to beat?
I like that question.
Steelers first.
The Ravens.
I guess. Well, my favorite person to beat is Marty of the really good guys. But Colts, right? I beat him last year, but he won the Super Bowl. So he's on, he's in the AFC. So got to go through him.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Ravens?
I feel like the easy answer is the Colts, but I've been playing him for 3 or 4 Maddens now, and I know I can beat him if I had the pieces. But the easy answer is the Colts. But out of the NFC, is the Cardinals, the Vikings, and Marty. That's the toughest, I think. So I'm gonna skip over the Colts and I'm gonna say the Cardinals, Vikings, or the Cowboys.
Okay. How about you, Debo?
You got to go after the big dog. The big dog is the Colts right now. He's not on my schedule, but one team that was on my schedule that's in the AFC is the Titans. That I think they can back in. They can get into the playoffs and make some noise. And having faced them already one time, and they bust my ass.
Yeah,
so I want to face them again, and I need to get my lick back.
Facts. Bengals, what you thinking?
Obviously the easy answer is the Colts because they're the Super Bowl winners. But in my eyes, we see them 2 times a year. I always like playing the Ravens, because I always talk shit when we play. He always talks shit, and it's always a good game. But I don't know. The one team in the NFC that's really good is the Green Bay Packers. I just played them, and their defense is very good. And if they can get their offensive guys rolling, especially Aaron Jones, they're going to be unstoppable.
Oh yeah.
That's cap. I'm calling cap on that.
Better than the Ravens.
Yeah,
I don't think the Packers are good. He beat me because I was again thrown in a double, triple coverage with Marquise Brown, and he got interceptions off me. That's the only reason he beat me, and it's only by 8 points. He's not good. I don't care. I hope he hears it.
Good on your end?
Yeah, he beat me by a touchdown.
Commish,
He
you
turns
good on your
over the
end?
ball a lot.
Good on my end. Yep.
All right. So as you all been said, the toughest division I'm in, obviously Titans and Colts. But with that being said, thank y'all for joining. This will wrap up First Down Podcast, AFC North Edition.
Sure. Thank y'all, fellas.